The movie opens with a group of masked robbers preparing to rob a bank. However, they start killing each other off. The reason behind this is that fewer survivors mean a larger share of the loot for each remaining member. This idea was planted in their minds by their cunning leader. Driven by greed, they continue to eliminate one another. In the end, only one man is left standing: the Joker. He keeps his mask on and escapes with all the money. While these crimes are happening in the city, another man named Batman is working to stop them. Thanks to Batman, peace has largely been restored to the city. When Batman learns about the bank robbery, he meets with a local police officer. There's also a dedicated lawyer who wants to rid the city of crime. The police officer asks the lawyer to identify the underground banks so he can protect the money, as Batman had also requested. The lawyer reassures him, expressing his support for Batman and promising to help. The movie also introduces a wealthy businessman whose secret identity is Batman. Meanwhile, several people involved in the underground economy are seen meeting. A man addresses them via video conference, claiming that all the stolen money was his. He reveals that the police plan to secure the remaining money in the other banks, but he boasts that he has already taken all the money before they could get to it. He tells the criminals not to worry, assuring them that their money is safe with him as he plans to flee the country. Suddenly, the Joker appears and tells the man on the video conference that Batman will find him. The group of criminals is shown to be deeply corrupt. The criminals confront the Joker, questioning why he hasn't managed to eliminate Batman yet if he's his enemy. The Joker replies, acknowledging Batman's strength and the significant impact he has had on reducing crime in the city. He adds that while he could kill Batman, he finds no pleasure in doing so without a substantial reward. The criminals understand that the Joker's motive is money and see an opportunity to get rid of their biggest enemy. They ask him how much he would charge to kill Batman. The Joker responds by demanding half of their total wealth, knowing they are extremely rich. One shrewd criminal stands up and accuses the Joker of thinking they are fools, pointing out the difficulty of acquiring their wealth and recognizing the Joker as the bank robber. He threatens to kill the Joker on the spot. In response, the Joker opens his jacket to reveal several bombs strapped to his body, warning them that he will detonate the explosives if anyone approaches. The criminal reluctantly lets him leave, but vows to put a $500,000 bounty on his head, dead, and a $1 million bounty if brought in alive. The Joker, unfazed, gives him a contact number and leaves nonchalantly. Meanwhile, Batman, the lawyer, and the police officer are having a discussion. They realize that the criminals knew about their plans to raid the banks, indicating that there must be a mole among them leaking information. They conclude that the criminal leader who fled the city must have the answers they need and plan to capture him to uncover the truth. Batman decides to track down the fleeing criminal leader. He travels to the country where the man is hiding, despite the heavy security protecting him. Batman manages to capture the man and brings him back. When presented to the lawyer and police officer, the man claims he knows nothing, insisting he is just an accountant, not the leader. However, he offers to provide names and addresses of those involved in the underground economy. Using this information, the lawyer successfully apprehends many criminals. Meanwhile, the Joker is determined to uncover Batman's true identity and kills several people in his quest. Many citizens in the city wear Batman masks, making it difficult for the Joker to identify the real Batman. Batman, in his alter ego as a wealthy businessman, hosts a party. He invites the lawyer and an old friend who is now close to the lawyer. During the party, Batman praises the lawyer for his dedication. Batman learns from a source that the Joker is coming to the party with an interest in the lawyer. To protect the lawyer, Batman knocks him out and hides him. When the Joker arrives, he starts interrogating the guests about the lawyer's whereabouts. The lawyer's friend confronts the Joker, trying to stop him. Just as the Joker is about to attack, Batman suddenly appears. When the Joker sees Batman, he grabs a girl and points his gun at her. Batman moves quickly to save her, causing the Joker to push her off the building. Batman jumps after her and, thanks to his armor, saves her without injury. Meanwhile, the Joker continues his killing spree, targeting and murdering a police officer and the judge who was set to prosecute the criminals Batman had captured. The Joker's next target is the city's mayor. The police officer sacrifices himself to save the mayor, and the lawyer learns that the Joker plans to kill his friend, who used to be close to Batman. The lawyer urgently tells his friend to go into hiding to avoid the Joker. At the same time, Batman is trying to get the Joker's location from an informant, who warns Batman that the Joker is fearless and more powerful than him. He adds that the Joker will only confront Batman if he reveals his true identity. Meanwhile, the lawyer is also questioning someone about the Joker's whereabouts. When the man refuses to talk, the lawyer threatens him, but Batman intervenes, advising against such tactics. He reminds the lawyer that people see him as fair and just, and acting otherwise will cause them to lose faith in him, especially concerning the case against the criminals they captured. Batman then tells the lawyer that he feels responsible for the Joker's killing spree, and suggests holding a press conference the next day, where he will reveal his identity to draw out the Joker. The lawyer tries to dissuade him, insisting that Batman shouldn't give in, but Batman is determined and leaves. The next day, a press conference is arranged. A large crowd gathers, demanding that Batman reveal his identity. The lawyer steps forward to explain the importance of keeping Batman's identity secret. However, the disguised Batman, who is actually the wealthy businessman, steps forward ready to unmask himself. To protect him, the lawyer quickly lies, claiming that he is Batman, and surrenders to the police. The police arrest the lawyer, and upon hearing this, the Joker decides to chase the police vehicle, believing the lawyer to be Batman. As the Joker follows the vehicle, the real Batman arrives and attacks the Joker's car. The Joker exits his vehicle and starts shooting at Batman without hesitation. Batman, driving his motorcycle, heads straight towards the Joker. Defiantly, the Joker stands his ground, daring Batman to run him over. Batman, unable to kill him, swerves, causing his bike to crash and rendering him unconscious. The Joker approaches the fallen Batman, ready to unmask him, but is stopped by a gun pointed at him. The gunman is revealed to be the police officer who had supposedly died saving the mayor. It turns out his death was part of a plan. The Joker is arrested, and it's revealed that the lawyer, known as Two-Face, is not Batman. He is released honorably and escorted home by what seems to be a security team. However, it is soon revealed that the supposed protectors are actually the Joker's men. They capture the lawyer. When Batman learns about the abduction, he confronts the Joker, demanding to know where the lawyer has been taken. Despite Batman's intense interrogation, the Joker remains unfazed. He taunts Batman, accusing him of setting up the lawyer to be captured by making him pose as Batman. Batman insists, "It's not like that. Why do you want to kill me? Why are you so against me?" The Joker responds, "I don't want to kill you. I want you to abandon your rules, because I have none." He reveals that they have captured the lawyer, his friend, and Batman's former friend. Batman brutally interrogates the Joker, demanding to know their whereabouts. The Joker, unaffected by the beating, says, "Your hits don't bother me. I'll tell you where they are, but you can only save one of them." Batman and a police officer rush to rescue the girl and the lawyer. Batman heads to the location given for his friend, but finds the lawyer instead. It was a trick by the Joker, who wanted to ensure the girl's death. Before Batman can act, both locations explode. The girl is killed in the explosion, but Batman manages to save the lawyer just in time, though the blast severely injures the lawyer, disfiguring half of his face. In the chaos, the Joker escapes and meets with the accountant handling the underground economy's money. Believing he has amassed a fortune, the Joker is elated. However, he suddenly burns all the money along with the accountant, declaring his disdain for wealth. Meanwhile, the police decide to evacuate all city hospitals. The injured lawyer is in one of these hospitals when the Joker arrives. Approaching the lawyer, the Joker says, "Don't blame me for your friend's death. I was with you at that time. It could have been their doing. You should seek revenge on them." He taunts the lawyer. "If you still think I'm responsible for all this, go ahead and shoot me." But the lawyer, despite his rage, does not kill the Joker. As the Joker leaves the hospital, he detonates explosives, but fortunately, no one is harmed since the police had already evacuated the hospitals. In the aftermath, the lawyer's whereabouts are unknown, causing widespread fear among the citizens. Many consider leaving the city. Meanwhile, it is revealed that the lawyer survived. Batman intensifies his search for the Joker, deploying citywide trackers to locate him. Eventually, Batman finds the Joker in a building guarded by his captured henchmen. Batman swiftly rescues them and continues his pursuit. The scene shifts to two boats, one filled with civilians and the other with criminals. The Joker's voice broadcasts over the intercom, announcing that both boats are rigged with explosives. He tells them each boat has a remote that can detonate the other boat, challenging them to save themselves by destroying the other. Panic ensues on both boats. Some passengers consider using the remote to save themselves, while others, driven by compassion, refuse to do so. This reaction is contrary to the Joker's expectation, as he believes everyone acts selfishly in such situations. Batman arrives just as the Joker begins his attack. The Joker taunts him, claiming his efforts are futile since he plans to blow up both boats. As the countdown to the explosions reaches its end, neither boat's passengers press the button. Their decision, rooted in humanity and empathy, frustrates the Joker. As the Joker moves to press the button, intending to cause the deaths of both boatloads of people, Batman intervenes, pushing him away. Rather than feeling dismayed, the Joker is ecstatic. Why? Because he wanted Batman to break his rule against killing. Batman had never taken a life before, and the Joker sought to provoke him into doing so. How did Batman break his rule? By saving the Joker, throwing him a lifeline. The Joker questions Batman, asking if he's not disturbed by the fact that everyone praises the lawyer. He explains that he labeled the lawyer as a villain to show that people have the right to prioritize themselves. Batman, uncomfortable with these words, leaves, and the police arrest the Joker. Meanwhile, the lawyer visits the place where his friend died. He has captured the family of the police officer, blaming them for his friend's death. He wants them to understand the pain of loss, threatening the officer's son. Batman arrives and stops him, reminding him that the Joker wanted him to become evil. Batman urges him to remember his own goodness, warning against playing into the Joker's hands. The lawyer, with a coin in hand that he uses to make life or death decisions, flips it. The coin decides Batman's fate, death. He fires at Batman, then points the gun at himself, flipping the coin once more. As the coin toss lands on sparing himself, the lawyer points his gun at the police officer's son. Before he can harm the child, Batman intervenes, pushing the lawyer away. In the chaos, the lawyer ends up dead, leaving the police officer in shock. He realizes that this is exactly what the Joker wanted, proof that the lawyer was sincere and that people would believe him to be guilty. The Joker also desired to push Batman to the point of killing someone, thus tarnishing his forgiving nature. Batman, determined not to let this happen, suggests to the police officer that they could frame him as the killer instead, allowing the world to see the lawyer as a hero. The police officer reluctantly agrees, realizing that at least one of them could be seen as good in the eyes of the public. He declares before everyone that the lawyer was indeed a righteous man, shifting public opinion in his favor. However, Batman is now perceived as a villain by the people. With the truth revealed and the city returning to normalcy, the movie concludes on this scene.